Yo.
Turn down for what?
We
Down
don't
for what?
we don't say nothing racist.
Why?
Live. We're gonna finish Devil May Cry 4, in theory.
I'm not gonna be on too horribly long, but I'll at least be on for the next hour.
But no, don't worry. I can beat 10 missions in an hour.
I'm just fucking exhausted, dude.
I feel you though. I've been fighting my toilet all day.
What?
It's just been making noise, and like we tried like 3 different solutions, and we finally got it to work. But like,
Okay, I thought you were essentially
I've been
alluding.
shitting.
That's what I meant. I thought you were like essentially alluding like having the shits or something.
No,
like like been fighting that thing like at least 10 times today.
honestly. But
I had that Taco Bell and it's been a war zone.
we had to rip a piece out of the toilet downstairs and put it in this one just to get the damn thing to stop screaming at me.
It was like, man, fuck Ukraine. Send federal aid to my ass.
Bro, literally. Alright, mission 11. Last time, we're just about done playing as Nero in the game. I think there's like 3 more Nero missions left. You know, not to say that playing as Dante is all that different here, but you know.
Yeah, and at least see the main problem with playing Nero in that game is like I like Nero a lot. It's just he if they wanted him to purely be like sword and stuff, they should have gave him way more combos to unlock than Dante's like Rebellion, which only has like a few combos. Because like with the hell was that sword called or whatever? Anyways, with Nero, you only get a few combos because really he's just purely sword, and so like it doesn't really have a whole lot that you can go off of for him. Whereas like in Devil May Cry 5, they introduce all the arm breakers and shit and stuff, you know. So, like, it introduces way more stuff that you can do with him, but I feel in 4 he's pretty bare bones.
4 is pretty bare bones.
Yeah. However, it's not entirely their fault. They got their time cut down by like 2 years or something like that.
Yeah. Fucking, how do I, for the love of God? Yeah, Capcom executives were like, we need to get this game out the door as fast as possible so we can get that Xbox money.
It's not like they were pumping out fucking Devil May Cry games at that point.
Bro, it's like, this is the 4th game,
Why.
like.
I don't know why out of nowhere they wanted to just shove this fucking game that hasn't came out in a while out. Capcom is like, I don't know, it seems like they really hate Devil May Cry fans.
Yeah.
Like they'll pump out a freaking killer awesome game that every Devil May Cry fan agrees is fucking amazing, and then they'll just go cold like for years without saying jack
Like,
shit about ever having another one again or anything to keep the game alive. They're just like, oh yeah, here's this amazing game, see ya.
what blows my mind, especially about 4, is it's like, okay, this is the 4th Devil May Cry game, right? Brand spanking new character. Dante won't even be in the marketing of the game. He's barely gonna be in the game. We'll make him playable, but it's not gonna be very fun for you guys. We're gonna rush the development, ship the game out early, and then even though we're trying to get people on 2 new platforms who have never played Devil May Cry before to start with number 4, when this game doesn't move as many copies as we think it should, we're gonna shut everything down and reboot it. I'm like, Capcom, how many people did you think were just gonna start at number 4? Like, if they had re-released the trilogy on Xbox like 6 months before 4 came out, that would be something. They didn't do that.
Did 4 come out after or before the Devil May Cry remake?
Before.
Came out before.
Yeah, it's the main reason that they did it. They thought people were just tired of Devil May Cry as it was.
No, they just wanted a game that was fully finished.
Yeah.
You know, and they wanted a fucking game that wasn't cut in half by 2 years.
I fucking hate these Wraith bitches.
But man, to be honest, though, I would marry the person if they fucking gave me another Lost Planet game that was just like Lost Planet 2.
I feel you. Yeah, spawn in another one. That's what I want. My fucking...
At the moment, that's like really what
Ooh!
I just wanted another Lost Planet, my guy. And one that's not 3, I guess. I had 3, and then I saw that people hated 3, and I was like, yeah, I'm not wasting my time on it then, I guess.
Oh, my fucking...
Because I was just like, I love Lost Planet 2, and most of Lost Planet 1.
Yo, what's good, Micah?
And, like, I was excited to play Lost Planet 3, but I got it sometime after it came out, and after I started seeing all the reviews after I'd already gotten it, everybody was like, oh, this game's dog shit, it's nothing like Lost Planet 2. I was like, it's not like Lost Planet 2? Well, then I'm not interested.
Yeah. They love doing that. They'll create the standard for their franchise and then be like, what if we just said fuck all that?
Yeah. Okay, so we have this perfect formula that everybody agrees is awesome. What if we completely do the opposite? I'm sure they'll love it.
Bro, I cannot tell you how much I hate Devil May Cry's intangible enemies. They all fly around without fail. I'm trying to hit you and you just go into the fucking wall and I have to wait for you to come back out and towards me where I can actually interact with you. They've been doing this shit for 20 years. It's never been fun. It's never been cute. I imagine this shit kills speedruns. Ugh. Anyway, if you're on the TikTok live, go ahead and head on over to the Twitch, which is in my bio. I don't know why my voice is falling apart.
What the hell is TikTok Live?
You go live on TikTok.
Like, wasn't TikTok supposed to be like short videos or something like that?
Yeah, but you can upload 10-minute videos now.
What is it? Just want to be the next YouTube?
I mean...
Do you remember back in the days when YouTube, like, if you wanted to post longer than 10 minutes, you had to have, like, a partnership or
You had to have an MCN.
Yeah.
You also needed that to have custom thumbnails.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, I remember those days. Those were the good days of YouTube, actually.
Back before everything was about fucking BetterHelp.
Yeah. Man, I miss the days of... As shitty as they were, Machinima.
Oh, man. No Glen noise.
I used to watch a lot of,
Proceeding alone is strictly prohibited.
I used to watch a lot of Halo, like, Red versus Blue and, stuff along the sorts of, like, Red versus Blue and shit. I remember spending many hours trying to figure out how to wield, double energy swords in Halo 3 from all the fake-ass videos and shit on YouTube.
I feel you.
That would be, like, freaking 7 minutes long and lead into a freaking, Rick roll or whatever.
I can't tell you how glad I am that, Devil May Cry 5 doesn't have this camera system anymore. This shit is getting old.
How is it?
It's like, I'm playing 4, and it's like, oh, cool, what the fuck happened? Why did the camera change to the other side of the door that I was approaching? I'll never understand. It's 2008, bro. Why were they still doing that?
How do you feel about those, like, bladed plant-like enemy things or whatever in that game?
I hate almost all the enemies in this game.
Yeah, all the enemies are so bullshit in that game, dude. Like, cause you'll be doing a combo, and like it'll do something that is literally impossible to like correct for, and it'll break your combo. You know?
The only enemy I really like is like the Angelo joints.
What? Like the angel-looking guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I only like them because I like Devil May Cry 1.
Well, that's all they are, is essentially like knockoff Nello Angelos.
Old Resident Evil camera style is always bad. Well, the thing is that, like, I didn't care in 1996 to 2005, sure. But this is on Xbox 360 and PS3. And this is the special edition, which came out 7 years later. Why? Why is it still like that? Bro, look at what I'm doing with the right stick. Nothing's happening on the screen. But if you give me any other game from this era, if you give me Resident Evil 5, I can change the fucking camera on my own. This is unacceptable. Oh, I need you to press the button. Come closer. What a stupid fucking puzzle. The puzzles in this game are probably the worst in the entire franchise. It's like, oh, these fucking spinning top things. Just punch them across the room.
I'd like to do a playthrough of Lost Planet 2 with you, but unfortunately to Capcom, anything that isn't Resident Evil is dead to them, and they would rather not fucking bring it to a modern day console.
Or Monster Hunter.
Yeah, we're getting some Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter World's great. Or are you saying like you would like to play Monster Hunter? Because yeah, I'm up for that.
Well, it's like Monster Hunter is like the only other franchise of theirs that they take seriously.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like they need to bring back. I was like, yeah, it's kind of coming back. It still seems to be for Monster Hunter though, like a dedicated.
Eat my fucking ass, game. It's like, how do we create a traversal movement puzzle for Nero? You just snatch your way across the room. Do that shit about 80 times.
Are you about to fight that priest dude or whatever?
Yeah, about to fight the savior.
Oh my god, he's the worst fight in the entire game, by the way.
The only fights I like in this game are Credo and Dante 2.
But man, that guy. Oh my god.
I know I'm being really rough on this game, but I actually do like it overall. There's a lot of really cool things in this game. It's just,
I think
it could have been so much better.
The good outweighs the bad, but it's like you see that everything can and eventually did get done better, you know?
Oh yeah. Like, playing 5 after this, it's like night and day.
I would love to have seen how that game turned out, though, if they had actually gotten the time they were supposed to have had.
Bro, I thought I was gonna have to fight them again. I was gonna scream.
But if they were given like the extra year or two, kind of like with New Vegas, like as much as I already love New Vegas, imagine if they got a proper amount of time, because they were given like 11 months or something ridiculous to fucking make New Vegas. It's just like, imagine if they got the amount of time like given to most companies to make a proper game, like 2 or 3 years or whatever.
Yeah, like, even if you reuse all the assets, it's ridiculous to try to make a game in that little bit of time.
And still, and Bethesda, I guess, or was, yeah, they were butthurt about it because like they made a game that more people consider to be way better than, Fallout 3. Even I was playing Fallout 3 after New Vegas because I played New Vegas first before Fallout 3.
Nero's such a dumbass.
Fallout 3 is very fair. Like there's not a whole lot of shit in it compared to New Vegas.
Why are you alive? Die! Die!
My biggest problem with that boss fight is like his shields pop up super fast and like he's super fucking annoying to get his shields down, you know? And then,
Yeah.
He's just a dickhead. I hate that fight. It's unnecessary how fucking stupid hard it is.
I'm looking forward to playing the reboot after this. It's gonna be a great time.
Please don't play the reboot.
I have
to.
to.
Seriously? Are you serious?
I'm playing them all. I played 2.
The reboot doesn't count though. It's not part of the story.
It's called Devil May Cry. I gotta do it.
It's called DMC.
I actually don't hate that game. I enjoy the gameplay aspects. It's the everything else that's a problem for me.
It's called capital D, lowercase m, capital C. Reboot.
I don't like how easy it is. Okay, right. I say I like the gameplay. The gameplay is a mixed bag for me because it's like, you know how I feel about color-coded enemies. I hate that shit. It all it does is limit your combos as to what you're able to actually do. Everything's way too easy, especially when you pop double trigger, because all it does is make all the enemies float. And it's like, oh, cool, they're free now, I guess. Like, Devil Trigger is so strange in that game.
Also, the color palette made me want to fucking vomit, because, like, it is just so obnoxious. The way the game looks, like, it looks like a mixture of, like...
DMC6 could be better than 5. I think so. What I want out of DMC6, honestly, is to let go of Dante. I do not want him in the next game.
Either that, or I'd like a game showing, like, what the fuck is up with Sparta, because we know nothing about
Oh,
Sparta.
bro, a prequel game would hit so different. I would love that.
And, like, I know they're not opposed to it. Devil May Cry 3 was a freaking prequel game.
Exactly. And Sparta shows up multiple times after he's dead, but what did he do when he was alive? That's what I want to see. Well, we know what he did, but I want to see it. I want to play it. I want to fight Mundus properly.
But anyways, like, Devil May Cry Reboot reminds me with, like, its color palette and art style and stuff of, like, an early 2000s grungy fucking movie, like the way, the hell was that movie called? Seven? The way that movie was kind of filmed, like the grungy film.
I know what you mean. It had that David Fincher like aesthetic to it.
Cringy grunge music type shit playing throughout the movie. And don't get me wrong, I like the movie Seven, but I'm saying that early 2000s style of movies, you know, you know.
I mean, that's what Capcom thought was cool in America.
Yeah.
Where the fuck do I go now?
I just feel like they were like 15 years too late.
How the hell do you get around the stupid ass room?
Like, I feel like freaking Dante in Reboot wants to tell me, like, I shouldn't download a car.
You wouldn't download a fucking car, would you?
You wouldn't download a strawberry milkshake for Sunday.
Oh yeah, Strawberry Sunday. What the hell do I do? I'm stuck here now. No, bro, nothing can be straightforward in this fucking game. How the hell do I...
You know the crazy thing about that, I wouldn't say commercial, warning, I guess? That fucking song, they didn't even get the permission to use it.
That's phenomenal.
It's amazing, right?
Where the hell do I go now, Hunter? Do you remember?
I'm not currently watching it. Where are you?
I'm on mission 11.
Are
No, I think this is the last Nero mission. I'm trying to ascend up the castle, but I'm lost. I snatch my way up to this platform with this red thing. I can't interact with it. So I don't know where to go. I'm not above looking this up. The only thing is I just don't want there to be dead air on stream while I am looking it up. I just want to get through this. This is so stupid.
They should be pretty linear. Most of the Devil May Cry games are generally linear.
Except for 3, and they were trying to do what they did in 3, but vertical, I guess. I don't understand, like, bro, like, all these other things in the castle that I've encountered before, I walk up to them and I press circle and something happens. What the fuck is this? Where do I go? I wanna leave. This game makes me so angry. But yeah, I think they should move on from Dante in the next game, mostly because I feel like he's done all of the growing as a character that he really can. Yeah, and what can they really do to expand on his gameplay either? It's like,
I would like to see what happens to Dante and Virgil to get out of, like, I don't know if it's particularly hell that they're in. However, I feel like that can just be accomplished with the animated show.
Yeah, like they can do the show about Dante and Virgil, and then the games moving forward can just be about Nero. Bro, call Jesus to tell him I'm on my way to see him, because what the hell is going on? I'm looking this shit up. I hate this game. Ugh. Like, this game loves making me look like I'm bad at video games. Oh, you should have seen yesterday, bro. This dude was backseat gaming. Oh my gosh, this dude was backseat gaming like a motherfucker.
Backseat gaming.
He was just screaming at me in chat for like 5 minutes. Like, go here, do this. And he was wrong anyway. He's like, oh, this must be your first time playing. I'm like, oh, I mean, it's been 10 years. This is an old game. But, like, I had to straight up tell him, like, bro, just don't, like, you don't need a backseat. I'll figure it out. I've been playing video games for a long, long, long time. I always figure it out eventually. Like, if you're upset with how long it's taking me, go play it yourself, I guess. This is some great gameplay I'm watching. This person definitely knows how to play.
Let's see where you're at. Alright, I'm watching your shit. Where are you? Show me your shit.
I'm on this platform.
Hold on. For some reason, whenever I watch your streams, it's always like freaking 20 seconds behind. Oh, yeah. Alright. Move around a little bit more so I can see what's going on, because I'm pretty sure this is another one of those things where you gotta use your stupid, like, latching arm and shit, or whatever, right?
Well, that's how I got up here, but now I'm up here.
I don't think you need to be up there.
Like, I tried going back down, but like
There's nothing.
I don't see any other options.
Yeah, this area was pretty stupid. Have you?
I appreciate the likes.
Have you gotten over that wall?
I gotten over this one to get here. It doesn't really seem to be any getting over this one.
Can you go on the map?
Huh?
Can you go on the map? Does the map show you anywhere where you need to go?
It's a great question.
Oh my god.
I love Capcom maps. They've always been so useful and so helpful.
Possibly. Have you tried doing anything with that statue? That big old statue in the middle of the room?
I mean, I can't even see it half the time. I can't even get back down to where I was.
Really?
Yeah, I'm stuck pretty much on this level, like.
Because I know that statue becomes a boss.
Like, this is as far back as I can go. What is this? What the fuck?
Did you find a way?
I guess. This game is so fucking dumb.
Yeah.
I wasn't done fighting, but okay.
Oh, by the way, I've been meaning to ask you this question multiple times and I kept forgetting. When does freaking Bulma have an afro? Because I need to know.
Afro Bulma is right when Trunks comes back from the future the first time.
Okay, because that might be my favorite look of hers.
Oh, it's so good. It's such a good look on her.
I fucking love Afro Bulma.
Yeah. Like, she always... What the fuck?
By far my favorite fucking look of hers.
Like, she always looks good, but Afro Bulma and the little bob she had on Namek,
Yeah.
top two. She looks nice with the long hair at the very beginning of Z as well, but I don't
How do
know.
you feel about old Bulma in GT?
In GT, she looks good.
Got the lesbian cut.
I mean, I'm surprised she didn't get like a bunch of plastic surgery, but you know. Yo, you are running up the likes like crazy. Let's go ahead and hit 1K. Why not? I'm gonna bunch of likes on the TikTok live. Hey, Sanctus. Sanctie's nuts. Hey, Kyrie. I'm so glad they realized how terrible she was and just left her out of the 5th game.
Sanctus. They barely knew us.
Alright. Yo, 1K likes, let's get it. Well, no, I'm really not trying to fuse with my girlfriend. I assure you. Become a Rebus. Like, Kyrie, I don't know. I just don't like damsels in distress. Like, if she could defend herself, like Trish or Lady or Nico can, then I would like her a lot more. But she's so helpless.
She is quite annoying. Worst girl in Dome.
She's the worst DMC girl, including Alice. Because even when Alice was 6, she could defend herself.
Also, like, the sight of a fucking arm, which I don't know how she hadn't noticed that before, makes her go like, oh my god, stay away from me or whatever.
Oh, I guess we're already fighting. That's cool. What do I... How the fuck do I fight you? Yo, this fight is already some ass. Yo, thanks for the follow. You sent me all those likes, you weren't even following me yet. Is there a trick to this that I'm not getting? Been watching Haikyuu lately. I've been really enjoying it. I like sports anime and I wish there were more of them.
I can't really get into sports anime except for Hajime no Ippo.
I've been meaning to watch that. Once I got done watching Kengan Ashura, I was like, I need another like fighting manga or fighting anime to watch.
Quite good, but I think that might be because I kind of like boxing so good. I don't know, I like boxing a little bit more than UFC.
That's fair. Like, I enjoy MMA a lot, but if I were to fight for a living, I would absolutely box.
Can't you like get hurt more in boxing too?
In theory. It depends on what kind of fighter you are if you were to do MMA. Like, if you specialize in grappling and wrestling and takedowns, then your injury risk is pretty low. Because all you have to do is just sit there and wait for your opponent to advance, and then you punish them. So this fight is not fun. I can already tell that. Bro, what happened, right? Like, 3 was so good. There's only a couple fights in 3 I don't like, and there's only a couple fights in this game I do like. Like, it does not help that this game has a boss rush and you fight all the exact same bosses twice. Outside of that, like, why am I fighting Burial 3 times? Burial's not even that cool. I found out though today that he's a son of Mundus. If that matters. Mundi's nuts. It's a phenomenal question. I don't even know like what I did to be able to break his shield last time. It just happened. I kind of want to go back to playing Sifu one of these days, but I don't really know if that's for me. Oh, I also just realized I don't have the stream up, so I can't tell if anybody's been in chat or not. Alright. My bones. There's got to be some sort of trick to doing this fight correctly, but I can't identify what that is. Like, do I just have to get close? Like, I don't know what I'm doing that's being successful. Oh, I got him. Okay, so I do have to get in close. Man, I gotta be honest with you. What a terrible fight. Like, bro, they play tested this and said, "Yup, yes, sir. That's the one." Like, I don't like. There's two boss fight types that I really hate. There's fights where you have to fight minions as well. Eat my fucking ass, Sanctus. I couldn't get in for some reason. Anyway. Fights where you have to fight minions as well, and fights where you have to break their shield before they're hittable. Because those fights just go on for 30 years. It's just so repetitive, and for what? For the sake of challenge or difficulty? There's nothing difficult about this. Like, for a franchise that's all about like skill-based gameplay and combat with a high skill ceiling, it's just like, bro, this is just not it. Oh, cutscene. And now he's back in the Savior. Is this how you finish the fight? Do I have a holy water I can use?
Against Mundus.
I do not have a holy water I can use. That's kind of disappointing. I can't even hear you right now.
I said, dude, I told you to save him up.
Man, I was fucking dumbfounded by the amount of damage them things did.
It was a little ridiculous how much they did.
Honestly, bro. Like,
it made that fight unfair, to be honest.
literally, like, where's the challenge, bro? You're fucking joking.
He do be doing a little bit of tomfoolery.
I love when I'm... Bro. This is some Heart of Leviathan shit. I think I realize now why I hate the Heart of Leviathan fight so much is because it's a combination of the... Bro! I can't hit him! Get the fuck away from me. Bro, I had to hit him to begin with.
That shouldn't be too difficult. Just press the buttons.
True. I'm just not triangling hard enough. What the fuck is he doing now? I just want to break your bubble. Thank you. Bro! It's like every time I get within his fucking personal space, he just goes back in the Savior. What am I doing wrong? Man's taking social distancing very seriously. Bro. How long is this meant to go on? Like, what am I doing incorrectly? Wow. Alright, bro. What an enjoyable experience I'm having. Shoot the other one, Nero! Bro, he won't grapple to the fucking... Bro. Why can't I sprint? You know the Ghost Rider game from 2007 has the exact same final boss. Really? Blackheart just gets big as fuck, and you stand on a platform and he hits it.
Yeah, is there any way to really attack that guy? Because I remember just using the freaking gun to like shoot down. Because like it's such a bullshit fight.
I don't like. I can. What I've been doing is I get close and I hit the bubble, and the bubble breaks, and then I get close again, and I can knock him out of the sky, and I get free damage. But step 2 ain't happening anymore. Shoot the fuck another one, Nero! It's like, bro, are you seeing? Like, are you fucking seeing? I'm gonna fucking steal a kid's lunchbox.
I'm gonna take some kids' lunch money.
It. There's nothing else to say, just it. I like the first one. Yeah, it's just the second one's main problem was it relied way too heavily on CGI and jump scares.
I didn't even really like the what 28,000 hour long fucking TV original movie version that was like forever long.
It's not a good book.
No, I don't fucking think Stephen King's a good writer.
True.
Dickhead, he's overrated.
My sword kissed his lips.
He creates good like bases or bases for like plots, but other people have to improve on it, you know?
No, he definitely needs his editors.
Well, I'm talking like Stanley Kubrick.
True.
Stanley Kubrick had to fucking make The Shining good. And then Stephen King hated him.
Cause I've been listening. Well, I had been listening to The Shining for a while, and I was just like, this is not good. What am I doing incorrectly? I'm gonna fucking die. You know, the 15th Colossus in Shadow of the Colossus does this exact same fucking thing. The thing that was working the entire time and is still the answer as to how you're supposed to... In theory, we're gonna finish Devil May Cry 4 today. I've been on mission 11 for 40 minutes, though, so...
10 seconds, take a visit, finish it.
I'm... like, bro... You know what? We're gonna go back down. No, we're not. Alright. Like, I don't even have anything interesting to say. Like, this is just not an enjoyable fight. I can't get in. Ugh. I'm just gonna let him kill me. I want to see if I can afford a holy water. I will not bang my head against the wall until this fight is over. That's not gonna happen. I don't know what the answer is, but this shit ain't fun. I'll tell you that. You think Nero ever calls Trish grandma? Just on some weird shit. And of course I can't afford a fucking holy water, because why would I? Alright, bro. Let me see. I'm gonna watch this fight and see how it's supposed to go.
Which boss fight is it, by the way?
Sanctus. You're supposed to use Buster on the Savior's fist when he punches the platform.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I was gonna just figure that out. Well, I hate this game, bro.
Yeah.
There's not even a fucking hint. Usually I only use Buster on bosses when they're stunned. A statue can't be fucking stunned. This is so dumb. What a shitty game. with this weird ass like Activision Spider-Man game music. I guess I should also try to practice Exceed, huh?
Yeah, I've only been able to, you know, kind of do it like maybe once every 3 times or so, but like I've never been able to master it. It's really fucking difficult to, cause like
But it's so worth it if you get it.
it is, but like the window of it is so fucking tiny, you know.
True.
But like, yeah, you do a lot more damage if you always have that thing at like 3 revs or whatever it is. You know?
If you have it at max act. I can consistently get the first one, it feels like. That's it. Beyond that, it's really tough for me. Alright. Time to try this new strat that makes no fucking sense to me. That didn't work. And then if you just wait, he'll go back in. Of course I landed in it, because what else would happen? You also get no height off your regular jump in this game for some reason. You have to have air hike if you want any height whatsoever. So now I get to practice getting crushed to death while I try to figure out this weird ass timing. Popping a Vital Star, because fuck this game. Alright. When the fuck are you supposed to do it? Bro. When are you supposed to do it? I'll tell you, if I die again on this game, we're doing something else. Or in this fight in particular. And I won't be changing my playstyle either. I better just survive. No adaptation will be taking place. Because I figured it out. Ugh. I could have done just a little bit more damage. That would have been the only one I needed. But Now I get to do it again. There. I figured it out. I figured out the timing on what was ultimately just the dumbest strat I've ever had to use in any video game I've ever played. You know when Virgil is in Devil Trigger in DMC5 and you're fighting him as Nero and he does that thing where he like flies around the arena and then he cuts through the middle. You can use Buster on him in that moment. But like it feels more like something where a situation where you would think to try it, because I randomly thought, you know what if I use Buster on him when he can't defend himself like this? Okay, so that is Liam. I was pretty sure that was English Gara. Credo! What do you mean run?
who has nothing to do with this, and that is beyond forgiveness. Love
For a sibling. It's like everybody that uses the Yamato just starts saying foolishness.
Foolishness, Dante.
It's like, what's that sword good at? Opening portals and giving you the ability to say foolish. Hey, Trish. For her titties. She's not even doing nothing.
What?
Her titties are just, they're bouncing up first for some reason. That doesn't make any sense. Yeah. She's doing some weird shit.
Do you find her attractive? Because I...
Not really. Especially not in 5. She has a huge nose in 5.
Lady is a lot more attractive.
True.
What?
It's the most Ichigo thing. My options are limited. Then come and get it. I like to think that Nero is the reason Dante went back to acting like this. Like, I feel like after the events of the first game, he's just like, what do I have to smile and be happy about? Which is probably why he acts the way he does in the second game. But then he's like, oh, there's more of us. I get to feel joy again. I may not have Virgil anymore, but I got this kid who's the next best thing in a lot of ways. What's her name, Nero? I don't quite remember. Thanks. Like, he says Kyrie more in this 10-hour game than he says Orihime in 366 episodes of Bleach. It's crazy. Like, she brings Nero's character down. I think that's part of why I liked him more in 5 is he's not worried about her the whole time.
Yeah, there's like a brief mention of her in that game.
No. Like he calls her on the phone at the end and that's it. Jesus. Like who says their significant other's name more? Peter Parker in the Sam Raimi trilogy or Nero in this game? That's what I want to know. Fucking hang on, Mary Jane. Ew. That was
So
kind of
what was
gross.
your biggest gripe about Doctor Strange?
The script.
Thought you were a Doctor Strange fan.
I am, and that's why I'm so hurt. He doesn't act like himself in that movie.
Where would you place this next to Ant-Man and the Wasp?
They're equal. I'm never watching either of them again.
It's next to Ant-Man and the Wasp?
Yeah.
Damn. That's an insult.
Because, like, at least in Ant-Man and the Wasp, Scott acts like himself. You know? Because Doctor Strange has a reputation for, like, knowing shit. At least a little. But the entire time you're watching Doctor Strange, he's just like, maybe if we find this person, they'll have some answers. Because he doesn't know a damn thing. Like, even with being Sorcerer Supreme for a couple years, he didn't learn shit about the multiverse. And now he's the face of the multiverse. And it's just like, alright. How do you know about my dad?
The sword is the key to opening the Hellgate. The real Hellgate. That lies dormant beneath this city.
The sword that separates the human world from the demon world.
I think you, the son of the Dark Knight Sparta, are the only one who can stop the Savior now. Dante.
Dante.
Looks like you've got a rep to live up to.
Looks that way.
Please, honor one last request. Save them. Kyrie and Nero.
Why did you stand up just to die? Yo, this music kind of hitting right now. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I do really like the end of Devil May Cry 4. You know,
I would love to be able to say I heard you.
I said I do really like the ending of Devil May Cry 4 though, where like Dante and him are talking to each other, and then that music and shit is kicking in and stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Is this your way of ditching and dumping this
You want
mess
to
up?
switch?
It's cool. Let's stick to the plan.
Dante's outfit is so homoerotic in this game. Why has he got chaps on?
Cowboy, get up.
Yeah.
I don't understand why. I can be okay-ish with the cowboy boots. Why is he wearing chaps?
It's like, bro, he was just wearing some jeans in the last game, but now he's got
Are
fucking
they
chaps
demon
on.
repellent chaps?
Sparta blood chaps. We're Dante now. Yay! I get to go replay the game, but backwards. Hey, Agnes.
And you get a boss rush.
Yeah. But we have free style switching now, so the game's actually going to be a lot more fun than it was playing as Nero.
Was the boss rush part, was that in the Nero area as well, or is it only in the Dante one?
I think it's just Dante. Well, are you talking about the... Because it's the dice game, right? Yeah, so it's both of them.
Oh, it's both of them?
Yeah, well... No, because Dante doesn't do it, I don't think. I think he just cuts it in half or something like that.
Oh, really? Nero's the only one that's like, I guess I'm gonna play this game.
I think so. To be fair, I have zero memory of how this game unfolds. I played it when I was in, like, 7th grade. Bro, the fucking cutscenes.
What? I can't remember if they look good or bad.
It's like, let me just play, bro. I'm finally Dante. This is what I've been waiting for. Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Woo!
Are you gonna watch the Halo show just to see how fucking bad it is?
All I know is Chief took his helmet off in the first episode, so I'm good.
In the first episode, every fucking episode, multiple times, constantly, he's out of his helmet more than he's in his helmet.
It's like, why is the Mandalorian better at keeping his fucking helmet on than John 117 is?
Even still, that pisses me off that he had to take his helmet off in that show. I guess that's an actor thing where he was like, he wanted to be out of his helmet at least once or something like that.
Yeah, it's probably in his contract.
Fucking stupid.
Like, I have to be unmasked at least once per season. Which, I mean, once per season is fine, I guess, because it doesn't usually last that long.
Like, man, why can't they all just be that one dude that played Dredd, Carl Urban?
What a
Dude, Carl Urban,
legend.
he doesn't give a shit. He's just like, fuck it, let me be in the helmet. That's how it's supposed
Literally.
to be. I don't need to take it off.
Apparently he
Whole
stole
ass-
that helmet, too.
He's what?
He just left with it when they were done shooting.
God. He's a chat dude.
I'm like, honestly, that would be me if I was in a superhero movie. Whatever prop they give me is coming home with me at the end.
Wish he could have played as like Master Chief or something.
Bro, I wanted him to be Kano when they made this new Mortal Kombat movie.
Me too. He would have been perfect as Kato,
Like,
but maybe not so perfect as Kato in Green Hornet.
bro. Speaking of Kato, you know Fei Long from Street Fighter?
Maybe. Who was he?
He's the Bruce Lee inspired character.
Kind of like hazy.
Apparently, Bruce Lee's family is bitching and moaning to Capcom about Fei Long because they think that he's a parody of Bruce rather than an homage, which is what he obviously is supposed to be.
Look, man, Bruce Lee was cool. His
But he's not a
family are
god.
Well, besides that, his family are a bunch of fucking pussies.
Yeah.
I'm sad to say it. Like, his family is fucking pansy ass little bitches. Because, like, even like when Once Upon a Time in Hollywood came out, I can't remember if it was his daughter or wife or somebody was like up in a fucking fit about it, even though it was obviously a dream sequence and it didn't actually even fucking happen in the movie, you know?
Yeah, I think this is about that. Honestly, I think that the reason that this shit is happening is because of that movie. But Capcom decided to, like, the best way to appease the Lee family would be to just pull Fei Long out of the games forever. And I'm like, this hurts me because there's another fighting game series that has a Bruce Lee character, Tekken. We're gonna lose martial law too. That's great. Can't fucking wait to lose Marshall.
His fucking. How could such a strong man, that's like literally a symbol of strength, and how could his family be such fucking pansies?
Literally.
Just don't understand it, dude. Like that. I feel like they're probably not even all that upset about it. I feel like they're just trying to get back in the spotlight and take fucking money. I highly doubt they're actually fucking just that fucking upset. It's like the dude's been dead longer than my fucking dad's been alive. So
Yeah.
like, there's that. You know.
Like, he died like 40 years ago. 40 something, like he died in like the 70s, didn't he?
I think he died in like 71 or 72. I think, right? Something like that.
Yeah.
That would be 50 years ago.
It's like, bro.
Close to 50.
Like, because he and Ali were big at the same time. Because I remember everybody wanted to see the two of them fight. Which, by the way, Ali would have destroyed Lee if they fought.
Really?
He had like 80 pounds on him.
But Bruce Lee had that speed and shit, though, didn't
Yeah, but so did Ali.
he?
Like, for a heavyweight, he's I think there still has not been a heavyweight boxer that was faster than him. Like, if you've ever seen the Ali shuffle that he did with his feet, bro, It's like how do you I don't understand how you move that fast. Like most of the things people say about Bruce Lee is bullshit. Like, oh, his hands were moving so fast, they had to slow it down in the editing of the movie, otherwise you wouldn't be like, shut the fuck up. If they could show a fucking car in a movie without having to slow it down, they could show this man's hands. It was all just to make him look cool. The 1-inch punch does not do nearly as much damage as a lot of people think it does. People misuse his boards don't hit back quote all the time. Especially because it's from a fucking movie. And not even a Bruce Lee quote.
Yeah, a lot of it's gotta just be, essentially stuff to try and build his legend that he was doing specifically, you know?
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, the guy was awesome, but like...
Yeah, like, I mean, he invented MMA as we know it today, and that's something that, you know, you can never take away from him, but it's... People act like if he were, like, alive and in his prime today that he would just beat everybody in the UFC. It's like, that's not true. Martial arts has evolved a lot in the last half fucking century.
Also, his reputation just completely was, like, overinflated, I think.
Oh, absolutely.
Did you ever see that movie that was supposed to be about him? I forget when it came. I think it was like Enter the Dragon or something like that.
Birth of
Like
the Dragon?
Birth of the Dragon, yeah. Did you ever see that?
I liked it. It was a lot more realistic about him.
Really? I heard like they like did a lot of like over dramatized shit that happened in his life, and it like made stuff seem way more than what actually was.
There are moments where you can definitely tell that, like, we're seeing what he thinks of himself, rather than what's actually happening. Oh, this fucking game. Orbs.
Do you think Bruce Lee could have beat Mike Tyson?
Absolutely not. No,
Really?
no fucking way. If he got hit one time, like Ali didn't have like, of course he had knockout power, but he had to touch you a couple times, right? Tyson, bro, he was a knockout machine. He had the left-handed doom, bro. I have less than 10 minutes to escape. Would it really be a Capcom game if there wasn't a self-destruct with a countdown? Like, they all have it.
I feel like at this point it's just a meme to them.
Yeah. Like, are they gonna love this? It's like, guys, you'll never guess what we have in this game. A countdown with a timer. Yeah.
I want them to do a countdown in a game, but like, if you wait through it, it just doesn't do anything. Like, you're completely fine.
You get an achievement for it.
Like, not this time, Capcom.
Bro, that'd be a perfect name as well. Ow! You know what? I'm gonna royal guard you guys. I couldn't fucking see because of this other fucker. I couldn't see that either. Alright. We'll save royal guard for the bosses, because this shit is gonna get me killed. Ah! I'm so used to playing as Nero now that I actually kind of don't really remember how to play Dante properly. Alright. Elevator, we're gonna go up. Thank you.
Brandon, you ever hear about those people that freaking like put salt on cantaloupe?
What the fuck?
Yeah, you haven't heard about that?
I just...
some people like to put fucking salt on cantaloupe before they eat it.
I think we just need to start acknowledging that some fruits just aren't good. You know, and that's
Cantaloupe.
fine.
Cantaloupe tastes like shit, to be honest, in my opinion. But
I don't like any melons.
my grandpa used to do that. Also, you sure about that?
Yeah, I don't like any melons.
We breaking stereotypes every day.
That's what I do. Oh fuck you! I don't have Buster. I don't know how to fight you guys anymore.
But my grandpa used to put salt on cantaloupe. I'm just like, why? Like you're evil.
It's like when people are like, yeah, bro, I love grapefruit. You just gotta dump a half pound of sugar on it first. It's like, bro. Like, just let's be honest with ourselves here. Grapefruit's just not good. That's fine. The most important thing we can do is tell the truth.
Every time I've had grapefruit, it just made me feel like my face wants to fucking implode.
I feel you.
Like, just turns my face into a fucking Mojave Desert.
It's like, bro, I can't fucking... Bro. I fucking hate these enemies with a burning passion of 1,000 suns. It can't be staggered either. I say as I stagger it, don't worry about that. Oh my god, that took 32 minutes. Let me out.
What's up?
It's just like, bro, like, you know that enemy that's like kind of like the scissor bitches, where it's like a bird skeleton. I hate that enemy so much. Fuck off. This shitty ass game. This shit is why people say that the even number games suck. It's because of everything in 2 and this bullshit in 4. Ugh. Alright. Ah, it's a party. I'm fine dying here because I already don't have any fucking health. I died. Oh no. Abandoned all hope ye who enter here. Let's go. Also, I hate Proud Souls. I'm so glad they got rid of them in 5. Proud Souls are the dumbest shit. The whole point... I have to start this whole fucking thing over.
Did any of the enemies from Devil May Cry 4 make it into 5?
No.
None of them?
No. It's a good thing. But the whole point of red orbs being what you use to buy skills and items is to make you choose. But now, the red orbs are only for items, and you have Proud Souls that are strictly for... You motherfucker. You piece of shit.
Three people on my team that love spending money on this position.
How slidey the physics are in this game. Like, why do I move so weird? It's like I weigh 3 ounces. Anyway. Stinger. Stinger is the best way to get around in these games. Like, most of the time, it doesn't even feel like I'm doing damage to these weird-ass enemies. It's in the fucking wall! My favorite place for enemies to be. Because I can't get there. It's just such good design, bro. Like, you're joking, right? Like, what a stupid enemy. What a shitty, stupid enemy. Please die. It was good soda. I'ma be what I said I would be, without a doubt, undoubtedly. Cool. I'll tell you right now, bro, the coolest thing about Devil May Cry has always been the platforming! Get on the fucking blade, you dolt! Fuck! Is my night going? You know. I'm living best I can. Being for real, for real. You feel me?
Living la vida loca.
I'm gonna come to your house.
What? What's wrong?
And you won't be living any kind of way anymore. Fuck you. You dirty, fucking, rotten, no good, low good, low down.
You don't be living la vida loca.
Reloading prick. Whoa, whoa! Got 2 weeks left and then you're off for summer. Oh yeah, huh? I guess the time of year doesn't really mean anything to me anymore. Like once you're out of school, there is no summer break anymore. So like, summer just becomes a nuisance. It's like, bro, it's too damn fucking hot. All right. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Yo, keep it a buck. 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 Fuck you. Keep it a buck. I don't really think There's a reason that I prefer playing as Nero in DMC5, and that's because I'm not good at Devil May Cry. Like, he just has so many tools to make the game easier that Dante just does not have. I really need the camera to not do what it's doing right now. This fucking combat adjudicator, get out of my face. Yeah. It is kind of crazy though, like how quickly, I guess this the school year went by. Because like, I feel like my birthday was not that long ago, but it's pretty much at the beginning of the school year. Well, depending on where you're at. It wasn't when I was in Chicago, because school starts in September there, or at least it did when I was there. But where I'm at now, it starts like mid-August. Yeah. The only thing you're worried about is your engineering test to get your CAD certificate. Your calling all dingoes certificate. I feel you. Very stressful time. No, but certification tests always stressed me out when I was in school. Yeah. My CPR certification, my workplace safety certification, food safety certification, it all stressed me out. Way more than like the ACT or the ASVAB ever did. Because like the ASVAB never stressed me out because I knew it's a test that you couldn't really study for. It just, you either knew the shit or you didn't. And like there's no pass fail, so I wasn't too worried. The ACT, what did I get on that? I got like a 28.
You get on your ASVAB.
Yes.
75.
Is that pretty good or pretty bad?
It was good enough for me to do any job in the Marine Corps that I wanted.
I guess the only people who would have heard of it are the ones who take interest in this type of thing.
Like you.
How hard is the ASVAB?
It's not. It's just long. There's like 9 different subjects.
From what I can figure, there's
God.
Yeah.
confusion surrounding them.
And it feels bad because a lot of the other people that were signing up that day had to retake theirs because like a lot of them were out of school already. But for me, they just called my school and got it faxed over. I'm like, hell yeah. Feels bad. Yeah, you get to sit there all morning taking this test.
You took an ASVAB at school?
Yeah.
What kind of fucking school is like, hey, by the way, you want to be brainwashed? Here you go. You know?
I thought that was normal.
No, what the fuck?
I guess
Hold
I
on.
haven't really like talked about it.
Was this high school?
Yeah.
Maybe there's. Well,
A museum.
are you in a military town?
I'd say so, yeah.
That might be a difference. I don't know. I wasn't in a military kind of area. Places with like military bases and shit might be different.
There's quite a few recruitment offices in town, and there is an army installation like 45 minutes away.
None of that shit in fucking Palermo, California. I can't. No, man.
Yeah, I had to go to the recruitment office multiple times a week to go do physical training. It started out terrible, but I ended up having a lot of fun after a while. I've always hated cardio. So anytime, like sometimes we would get there and all we were gonna do for PT is just run like around the area. It was usually like a 2-3 mile run, but there was always some shit, right? What the fuck? What did I do? What did I do?
What
Anyway.
did you not do is the question.
They would like line us up, and like the person in front would have this like 50-pound sandbag, and it's like, all right, as we're running, you pass the sandbag to the back, and then the person at the end that gets it has to run it all the way back up to the front. And like I get it, it's like it's a way to keep everybody engaged and make sure nobody starts lagging behind, but it's also like, bro, struggling, bro. Why would I not just wear the costume that he wears in the game? Drive down the dragon that spread its wickedness through the forest. Like, I just have to feel like this game was not supposed to be as long as it is.
But Brandon, sacred text.
True. True. Can't argue against that.
Don't let this make you forget that, you know, the longer the icon of sin is on Earth, the stronger it gets.
Get away from me. Get out of my fucking face.
What, man? It's important.
I guess. I'm worried about the safety of my controller after playing 4 Devil May Cry games. Back to... What? Okay, I go this way, I guess.
Every time I hear that song, "Living La Vida Loca," I just remember Shrek.
Bro, Shrek 2 is so fucking good. What grade are you gonna be starting next year, Soda? Like, are you gonna be a junior next year? Because if you're gonna be a senior, I have great advice for you. But junior year was kind of a blur for me. I spent my junior year getting mad bitches. I'm kidding.
Drop out, man. It's all a ploy by the government. It's all MK Ultra experiment, dude.
I did get cheated on when I was a junior, though, so that was
They
cool.
want you to go to school so you get it ingrained in your head, man.
True. It's all deep state.
It's all ploy. It's all ploy by Richard Nixon. He he instated schools, man.
Alright, this
Fucking
fucking
hippie
game.
bullshit.
Bro, hippies are cool, though. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I don't know, man.
At least every hippie I've met.
Every hippie I've met, they're fucking disgusting looking.
Well, you can't judge a book by its cover, Hunter.
You mean dreads and nasty ass looking like they haven't fucking showered in 3 weeks?
I don't know if this is gonna sound racist or not, but I don't give a shit. When white people have dreads, it makes me uncomfortable.
And when white people have dreads, all I can think of is just take a fucking shower.
I'm like, I know they're not washing that shit.
No, I guarantee you they fucking smell like donkey asshole.
Like, it's also just not good for that type of hair.
What, straight hair?
It's like white people, like, that's just like, just don't do that shit. It's a good way to make your shit fall out.
Does frizzy hair work better as afro?
It's just, like in,
Or not afro, as dreads?
like in Jamaica and Ivory Coast and shit where they started doing it, it's primarily to help your hair grow healthier, but it only works on that hair type.
Don't you like cake it with shit or something?
There are things to use to maintain it while it's like that, because they're not supposed to be taken out and like redone for quite some time. Like you pretty much leave them in for like a year.
But like you're also not even supposed to wash it, right?
Correct.
That sounds horrible.
But there's like that's why you put like shit on it to.
Make it smell good. You just Febreze that shit.
Well, I mean, you are allowed to keep it clean. There are ways to do that. But like as far as like shampooing and conditioning it, because I mean you can't really like. Interesting. You can't really like penetrate the the exterior of the lock anyway. All you'd really be able to do is wash the outside.
Have you ever had dreads, Brandon?
No, I never wanted them.
Good. I can't stand them. But I'll say, what I really can't stand though, I can stand dreads a little bit more than fucking cornrows. I cannot stand cornrows. You know what I'm
This
talking
fucking
about?
game. Yeah. I
Especially on
can't
a
see
white
what
guy.
I'm fighting.
Cornrows on a white guy, man? Disgusting. It's like, what are you doing with your life, dude? I guarantee you, you don't have a fucking job.
The unemployed hairstyle.
Guaranteed, you're the hood rat hairstyle. If you're some white dude, you're a wigger, you know? If you have the fucking cornrows, I guarantee
Brother.
you want to be one, you know?
Yeah.
It's like the wannabe white guy. He probably thinks that those cars with like the what are those things that makes your car bounce? You
The
got fucking-
hydraulics.
Yeah, it's like he probably thinks those types of cars are cool.
Like, yeah, bro, I got them rims. I got them 45s. I'm like, cool.
I hate cars with giant ass rims. They're so stupid looking. You see them around here sometimes, and you're just like, dude, that tire gets like 2 weeks worth of life.
I went the wrong way, didn't I? I hate this game. The camera angles confuse the shit out of me as to where I just was. Because it's like, most areas look the exact same, and then they'll turn the camera in a way where, like, it's facing the direction that you came in from, but you can't tell that because it looks the same. So I was like, oh, I'm supposed to go that way, I guess. No, you're not.
Brandon, what's your least favorite type of car?
Least favorite type of car?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm
Probably
I hate,
Ford.
That's brand. I meant like
I feel you.
for example, I hate the Chevy Camaro. Fucking hate it.
Interesting.
It's awful. Every fucking piece of shit that has like a little bit of money buys a Chevy Camaro. I hate them. Like, you are not original if you got a Camaro.
I'm not a fan of the Kia Soul.
Unless you got like a freaking old school ass Camaro, then you got a little bit of respect from me. But like anything past like 2000s Camaro, you're a piece of shit.
I just don't know why my voice is falling apart, bro. Like, I'm not gonna make it. Frieza? If I can just leave, then that's what I'm gonna do. I have no interest in fighting y'all. Alright. What was Dante doing in the first half of the game?
You know.
Like, was he just following Nero around? Like, why do I have to... Where the fuck am I? Like, it's like, why does he have to do all the exact same shit Nero just did, but backwards? How do I leave? Bro. The cameras plus the fucking level design, this shit is not helping. Bro, I'm stuck in a fucking time loop. I'm not what your friends think. I'm not Mr. InSync.
You ever see those people with like just rotten ass, disgusting chiclet teeth and wonder like, dude, how the fuck can you even live with your mouth being that way? Like disgusting, rotted out, had nothing but dip in their mouth for the last few years and never cleaned it kind of looking teeth, you know?
There are a few people that I look at and I'm just like, how did you let this happen?
Exactly, and like, they have like the most rotten, disgusting fucking breath, and like, I don't know if they're oblivious to it, or if like they're just fine with it. Cause like I fucking hate these people. It's like it makes me want to rip their fucking teeth out. It's like your mouth is disgusting, bro. I guarantee there's a whole ass bacterial city living in you.
Let's say bacterial city. Self-sustaining ecosystem.
They got bacterial constellations in their mouth.
You know, I think DMC 4 and 5 are the only games where Dante's Devil Trigger looks even a little bit alike. Where the good goddamn do I fucking go?
In that direction.
Bro. You are hunting deer. Where? In the direction of deer. I'm not running from you. I'm just trying to figure out where it is forward. I found it. Damn, I thought so. What the fuck? Yo, this map is the least helpful thing in the world. Why is it inverted? Nice. I like the combat adjudicators.
Some dude in Texas fucking caught a 300-pound alligator gar.
How do you do such a thing?
Looking at the picture of it, dude, this fucking... Oh my god, this fish is like the length of a car almost.
Bro, Texas niggas are a different breed.
Like, dude, he pulled a whole ass, like, 2 fucking tuna fish out of a river.
They're like super Floridians, bro. Like, I don't understand. Well, now where is forward? Oh, you know what? You should watch Doctor Strange 2 because Charlize Theron shows up at the end.
I would consider watching Doctor Strange for the Evil Dead references.
There are 3 that I saw.
Bruce Campbell.
Yes. Where the fuck do I go now?
Which, to be honest, I'm extremely disappointed that, like, they could have just made Bruce Campbell the main villain or something, and it would have been better than Scarlet Witch. You know? What would be a good villain role for Bruce Campbell in Marvel?
I really wish he'd gotten to play Mysterio like he was supposed to.
He was supposed to?
Yeah, in Spider-Man 4 if they ever made it.
Really?
And, like, it was gonna be cool because you already knew that Peter Parker was Spider-Man because he'd been following him around for the last 3 movies.
Oh my god, so that's why he was in all 3 of the movies?
Yeah.
They were building him up to be Mysterio?
Where the hell do I go?
That's pretty crazy. Although, why was he at the very beginning of his career, like, when he gave him his name? But, whatever.
I mean, you could just say, like, he just wanted to go somewhere where he could be, like, super theatrical because that's what he's all about. I don't... Bro...
That sounds like it would have been way better than what we got.
True.
But I feel like there could be another villain that he could be, right?
Yeah, I would have liked if he'd gotten to play, like, Nightmare or something like that.
Hmm. Is there any good DC villains that he could play?
DC villains?
Hmm.
Let's see. He could be... Damn, why am I struggling so hard right now? I don't know, cause like DC villains are weird, right? Because it's like they're either like, well, I guess he could be like, cause I want him to be a cool villain. Like I don't want to waste him on like fucking Captain Cold or somebody. We need somebody that can actually utilize his talent.
Do you think he could be a good Dr. Freeze or no?
It could be cool. That could be pretty neat.
Or do you think Arnold Schwarzenegger should do it again?
Alright, bro.
Why?
Of all the people that could reprise their roles in comic book movies, he's the least qualified. I love Arnold Schwarzenegger, but he was terrible in that movie.
I did too, but he was my favorite part about that movie.
And he was a total diva on set. He's like, I'm only working like 3 hours a day, so
What?
figure it out.
Really?
And it took like an hour and a half to get him into the costume.
I did hear he was kind of a dickhead in real life. I still love him. He's one of my favorite actors, but I heard he's quite a dick.
Yeah.
My uncle used to be a competition like world shotgun shooting champion type guy, you know? Would go to all those country clubs and shoot shotgun and shit at competitions. He told me a story about how one day Arnold Schwarzenegger was at one of those fucking places and he was just a massive asshole. Like at those places and events and stuff, like they'd sell shotguns, sometimes like really expensive fucking shotguns. Arnold Schwarzenegger bought like 2 like Benelli shotguns that they were selling. So that's like $2,000-$3,000 shotguns. Shot them and said these are fucking dog shit. These are fucking stupid. They suck. You know.
Bro.
And he was just an asshole to people.
It's like why do that?
I would have fucking loved to have seen
And why is it necessary to do such a thing?
it. Yeah. What's your favorite Schwarzenegger movie?
Huh.
Huh?
Terminator 2.
Terminator 2?
I was stuck between that and Predator.
Mine's probably Total Recall.
It's been a while since I've seen that one, but it's definitely up there for me.
I love Total Recall. See, my first watch of Total Recall, I actually didn't care for it all that much, which is weird because I love 80s movies. But it was one that took me like a second watch through to really, really like. And on the second, no, every watch through after that, I was just like, I fucking love this movie. But my first one, I was just kind of like, eh. You know,
What about Jingle All the Way?
shut the fuck up.
Bro, what about Kindergarten Cop?
I'd rather you said, what about True Lies?
Well, I actually like True Lies.
Yeah,
Well, I actually like Kindergarten Cop as well. I shouldn't. It's just so goofy.
Kindergarten Cop is okay. It was a movie I watched a bit when I was a kid. What was that movie where he played like a Russian and that one freaking guy from Running Scared was in it, I believe.
Billy
What was
Crystal?
that movie? Yeah.
I have no idea. Oh, you know what? We forgot the most obvious one. Twins.
What?
Where him and Danny DeVito play twins.
Thankfully I never watched that.
Bro, it's a fucking masterpiece of filmmaking.
Anything with Danny DeVito is not a fucking masterpiece of filmmaking.
You take that shit back right now. You mean to tell me you don't think Batman Returns 1991 is a masterpiece?
I mean,
You don't know what you're talking about, bro.
about the best thing about that is it's better than Batman and Robin, I guess.
I like Michelle Pfeiffer. I hate every Batman movie that's ever been made except for fucking Batman Begins and The Batman. Every other live action Batman movie makes me want to fucking pull my hair out.
Was she catfish in that movie?
Yeah, she was cat bitch.
What was that? What was that really cringy ass line that she had in that movie? It was between her and like the Penguin. He was like,
He's like, just the pussy I've been waiting for.
yeah.
What a shitty line for such a shitty movie. I'm like, this is not a like, it's like, bro, it's Batman, right? So a Batman movie should still be at least a little bit for kids, but that was not a movie for kids at all.
Just the part I haven't read.
Do I have to go backwards to get through this one?
Also, the penguin shit that they had him in that movie he just looked absolutely disgusting.
Yeah. Well, that's Tim Burton.
It was fucking gross looking.
I think the worst line in the movie though is like Batman, like Catwoman says something about like, oh, look, we're under the mistletoe or some shit like that, and Batman's like, mistletoe could be deadly if you eat it, and I'm like, cool. And
I need to look this shit up because it's been so long since I've seen that movie. The last time I've seen it was on VHS.
I do like though when Penguin falls through the fucking, like, he falls out the window and falls through that roof or whatever into like the fucking iceberg lounge, and like he ended up grabbing the fucking like mobile umbrella. He's like, shit, I grabbed the cute one. Like, they're like, I don't know. I do think Danny DeVito was probably like the best cast for Penguin that there's ever been, but it's just like, why in that movie?
Let's see this mistletoe shit. Oh my god, dude. Fucking Michael Keaton always looks like he's insane.
Bro,
Doesn't he?
bro, I'm sure he's been a serial coke addict for 50 years.
Thought you were gonna say serial killer. I was gonna agree.
Cause like, he was on Fallon or Kimmel or some shit like that recently, and he was just jittery as shit, and then he left. And
He looks like a psychopath.
it's like, oh, what do you? He's like, where are you going? He's like, oh, I gotta go shoot some vulture stuff. And then he dapped him up and left. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Turns out the vulture shit he had to shoot was absolute dog shit.
Dude, there was no reason for Batman Returns to have the amount of horniness it had.
Tim Burton. I still kind of wish that Superman movie with Nicolas Cage ended up getting made. I feel like I actually would have liked it. All right, so left, let's go, or we went straight, let's go right this time. That's not it. All right. Okay, so it's gonna be straight, left, right. Alright, straight, left, right. Wait for me. Then you book it to the left. Or not. Or not. I guess it's straight. Why wouldn't it be? Mistletoe could be deadly if you eat it. It's such a shitty line. Like, I like Michael Keaton, but like people are like, oh, he's the best Batman ever. I'm like, okay. What the fuck? I've tried all 3 directions and they all brought me here. How the hell do I get out?
What's up with DC never wanting to do Bane any justice whatsoever, like ever doing it right?
It's like he can either have Venom or he can be kind of smart.
Yeah, like that's the thing is like either he can be a raging freaking dumbass, like literally just a giant fucking ape of a guy with 0 intelligence whatsoever, or he's like super smart but they don't get his fucking like giantness right, you know?
Or his skin color.
Yeah, or his ethnicity, or his origins.
I'm like, Bane's supposed to be from Santa Prisca. This dude sounds like he's from fucking Milwaukee.
Yeah. Also,
How do I get out?
He was born into being in a prison and like was thrown into a fucking hole for like the first let's see, it was like from age 6 until he was 18, so you know, 12 years of his fucking life, you know.
Yeah.
And he had to survive off of fish and rats and shit that would fall in that hole. And then he murdered the fucking warden and got out of there.
Like, it's always such a surprise to people when I tell them that Bane is probably Batman's smartest villain. They're like, what? I'm like, he's super smart. What the fuck am I doing wrong? Ugh. I love the strike back mechanic all these enemies have, where it's like, oh, I'm dead, but I'll hit you one last time on my way out. Because why not? Why wouldn't I be able to do that? I'm so confused as to why I can't get out of here. We've tried right, we've tried left. Let's try straight again. Are you ready to be back in the hidden pit? I love it here.
Anyways, yeah, I agree. Bane is probably my favorite villain. You know?
I want to see Scarecrow done right, and I want to see Bane done right, and I'll be satisfied.
That, and also like I'm tired of like they do it in every game and every iteration of him in the animated series. Is like they always do way more than they need to for like his design. It's like I love his classic Nightfall design.
Yeah.
He's literally just wearing a luchador mask with no hole cut in the mouth. It's literally just a fucking luchador mask and a tank top and like combat military jeans and boots. The simple, probably one of the easiest fucking things a cosplayer could ever fucking cosplay. And like they can't get that right in anything. I don't think they've ever adapted his Nightfall look to any like anything, right? It's
Yeah,
like
they
always,
struggle.
it's like always like off in every fucking way. Like they sometimes put like a hole in the mask for his mouth, which looks really fucking stupid, and they don't give him the red eyes. It's just regular eyes through, and makes him look really fucking stupid. Or like they make him look like a monster. Like there was one animated version where he like literally just looked like some cybernetic monster fucking thing. And I was just like, why? Who? For what reason? You know?
Yeah, that might have been the Adventures of Batman and Robin.
I'm pretty sure, yeah. But it's just like, for what fucking reason did you need to go this hard? Was it so difficult to a what fuck, like maybe 3 colors or 3 or 4 colors is what fucking Nightfall Bane has, you know? Guarantee it would have been easier to animate.
So apparently it's forward, back, right, right. That's the stupidest shit ever. That puzzle where you have to like choose between the paths. Why would I go back? What would ever compel me to go back the way that I came from? This is such a stupid game. Like who, like what can even be said, bro? It's just so shitty. Like, oh, you know what would really mix the players is if you had to go right back where you fucking came from. That's how you solve a puzzle. That's so dumb. It's so dumb. Alright. You get to fight this lady again. Oh, I skipped her cutscene. Whoops.
Which orb in Devil May Cry 4 is the best head?
Probably the red orb. I fucked up. Why am I getting, like, gravitied away from her? What the fuck's going on?
You royals are way too late.
Well, I can't fucking see.
To write the dangly piece.
Ooh! Also, bro, like, why would I want to, why would I want to lock onto the fucking Cyberman?
I really hate this enemy design, by the way.
I hate every enemy in this game. Like, I'm not, like, I don't give a shit about style for this fight. I just want to finish it.
Tried using sword, trick gun, royal, sword, trick gun, royal.
I don't like this game enough to try like that. When we get to 5, I'll be doing a lot of cool shit, but...
Can't you, like, port a lot of the skill you learned from 5 into this thing, or
Nah. It works ever so slightly differently. Because this game still has you leveling up your styles, which 5 does not. You just have all the abilities of each style right away. There's a lot of things that I'm used to being able to do that I just can't because I didn't level them up.
You can still level up the styles in 5, though.
Right, but you don't have to necessarily. Like,
Oh, yeah.
like you can still air dash with Trickster without leveling it up, which I
do
cannot
love
do
that
here.
With Trickster in 5, like, I forget how to specifically do it, but, like, you could teleport with Trickster, right?
Yeah, if you lock onto something and then hit circle, you'll go straight to it.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool thing.
which is something that I think they took from Virgil's moveset in the third game. Yeah. One down. Ugh, what the fuck? He's a Mortal Kombat character. How did that turn into this? Yeah. Ugh.
Also, are any of these things in this game demons? Because I know Dante's supposed to be killing demons. She was a fucking plant.
I don't know what they are.
Also, I would like a fucking crumb of explanation as to why, like, Scarecrow was just killing a bunch of people.
Alright.
Oh my god, the spurs on the cowboy boots. The things.
Oh shit!
What is this? This is not like a Balrog, is it?
I think this is Gilgamesh.
Gilgamesh?
Two to go. Yes.
When do you get a Pandora? Was it Pandora's box or Pandora?
I don't even remember that being a thing.
The briefcase? You don't remember that?
Nope. How the hell do I leave?
Well, you'll get it in a little bit, but Pandora's
I didn't,
that,
bro.
Pandora's that briefcase that turns into like tons of weapons.
I see.
I think canonically it has like between 100 or 1,000 combinations that it can turn into different weapons in it, but it's a briefcase.
This is just such a fun video game. Alright, Forest of Ruin. Get through as quickly as possible. We'll fucking see about that.
This is your favorite Devil May Cry though, right?
This is my favorite Devil May Cry with a 4 in it. I guess I'll buy these things, because why not?
You still got an A for not caring.
Like, it's just the back that, like, I would have gotten a fucking S if I just knew that in order to solve the puzzle I had to go through the gate and then come straight back through it, and then I could, whatever. I hate this game. Of course I can't afford enemy step. It's weird because I feel like the more Proud Souls you have, the more certain things cost. Maybe I'm tripping, but that's what it feels like. I'm gonna get that, put that, 6 shots, make it get back. All of that chit chat, riff raff, my niggas ain't into that.
Dude, just buy the 3 million orb taunt or whatever for Dante.
EX Provocation. I actually have that.
I do too. I have no clue when's a good time to ever use it, but
I just do it whenever I want. I'm a fucking thug.
yeah, and then you just get hit by something.
Get better.
How often can you pull off X Provocation? It's like a minute or 2 long fucking taunt.
I do it against like Goliath and I don't know what I'm seeing. Cavalier Angelo.
Have you ever been able to fully pull it off?
Yeah.
Really?
I don't really do much for you, but it's cool.
Doesn't it give you a triple S?
Yeah, but I can just get that without that.
Probably your favorite amount of time.
Yeah, you tried it, bitch.
I also really like the like taunt that Nero has, where you can like chew a piece of gum or whatever.
Oh yeah. Sometimes I'll put his hood up. Should I put my Demon Slayer earrings in so people know I'm a weeb? Why?
Please, I fucking hate these.
I don't like it either, but I like the earrings. Like, I like some of the character... I'm stuck. I like some of the character designs. Like, I like Inosuke.
As long as you don't fucking say you like that piece of shit.
Zenitsu, my favorite character. Nezuko-chan!
I'd be a lot more okay with you saying Zamasu.
Where the fuck am I now? I'm back where I was. Alright. What a fucking video game.
Also, how he's like fucking jealous and he's a cunt to Tanjiro just because he has a crush on his sister.
It's like, bro, I don't know what the age gap is between him and Nezuko, but it makes me uncomfortable.
And he's a cunt to her brother just because he likes her. He's like, motherfucker, he's been living with her his entire life.
It also makes me uncomfortable that like she can like change her physical age on a whim. Because there's a part in season 2 where she like turns into like a full-grown woman, and they really call attention to the titties that she has now. And then once that's over, she turns into like a 5-year-old, and I'm like, what the fuck is this show? I'm like, am I supposed to like this? Because I really fucking don't. All right, you two are gonna come to me.
Get the brain capacity of a mentally retarded incest child.
You said what?
Nothing.
There's also a demon girl in season 2 named Daki who died when she was like 13 and became a demon, and she's got quite a body, and it makes me so upset.
What I don't understand is like there's multiple demons in that show that are like perfectly capable of speaking and thinking and actually having conversations and shit. Why is his sister literally got the fucking?
Why can't she speak, bro? It's like they didn't even try to let her talk.
She's literally a mentally handicapped fucking baby.
Like,
why?
they muzzled her and just left her like that, and it's been years.
It's like I just don't understand. Why is she the only fucking demon that's just retarded?
Like, Nezuko hasn't fucking eaten in 3 years, bro. Like, let her eat somebody that's already dead or something, bro. Like,
Or just cut your fucking veins open and give it to her or something, you know?
literally. Help a sister out, bro. Like, she wouldn't let Tanjiro starve. Why is he letting her starve?
They used to do bloodletting all the time. Just give her some blood. I'm sure she would be way more of a fucking help.
Literally. Because every demon she fights is always like, bro, like, you weak as shit. This is such a fucking fun game, bro. This is all I can do. This is all I can fucking do. I can't get to him.
Not a single person is gonna get me to fucking watch Spy Family.
Huh?
Said I don't care. Not a single fucking person is gonna get me to watch Spy Family. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I do not give a shit about the fucking generic ass seasonal anime.
I can't watch any more anime with little girls in them.
Besides that, Kaguya-sama Love is War is like fucking no. It does not interest me in the slightest. It looks like fucking shit. It's your typical fucking romance slice of life comic. It's fucking awful.
Every time an anime gets really big in the community, it just reminds me that anime fans have shit taste. Cause I tried to watch Tokyo Revengers because it was popular, and that shit was not good.
I feel like that's kind of wrong though. It's more so that every season it pulls in more fucking normies, and that's all we hear about is the normiest of normie crowds because it's the newest fucking people of the season that just got into anime, you know?
That's true.
And it just makes me think that we should bring back, if it hasn't gone away, we should enforce gatekeeping.
True.
I feel like we should just
People act like gatekeeping in general is just such a bad thing. It's like, no. Like, trying to prevent people from enjoying something that they like, that's one thing. But keeping people's weird mental illness away from our shit is important sometimes.
Yeah.
Because then you have people that are mad at Marvel and threatening to boycott because Falcon and the Winter Soldier didn't get together. It's like they're both straight.
I was trying to gatekeep Elden Ring from Ethan because he's shit on every single Dark Souls game we've played together before, and I'm a fan of the Dark Souls series. So when he was talking about Elden Ring, I was like, no, you won't fucking like it. Don't touch it. Don't fucking buy it. You know?
Yeah.
I was like, you're not gonna fucking like it. Don't get it.
Because he gave up on Sekiro super quickly, which bothered me.
See, I like Sekiro a lot. It kicks my ass harder than any Dark Souls game.
It's just different enough to where like all the skills that you have from the other games don't fucking mean anything.
Yeah. I haven't given the fucking attention to learn that game properly. But no. It's surprising that Ethan actually ended up liking Elden Ring. Although in ways that pisses me off, but
I mean, listening to him play is fascinating because he
like he's doing it as one giant boss rush game. That's all he wants it for. And it's like I like some of the lore and shit that's going on in it. I'm like, oh yeah, it's fucking cool. You're like, no, I don't fucking care.
What are these Squidwards coming out of the fucking ground, bro? Let me fight! Why is there shit coming out of the floor trying to pull me in? Like, this game is not fun.
Man, you remember when they thought they could try and make another G.I. Joe movie series by starting off with Snake Eyes?
And he's fucking talking the whole movie. I'm like, how'd you fuck up the most basic thing about Snake Eyes? Also, Snake Eyes is a white guy.
He's talking the whole movie. He's a white guy. He fucking sucks in the entire movie. His training lasts an entire 2 days. And then all of a sudden he's a master, but he still gets his ass beat.
I'm like, why did fucking Storm Shadow get kicked out of his clan, but they kept Snake Eyes? He's the one that stole the fucking stone. I'm like, bro, are y'all watching the same movie I am?
Dude, the only good guy in that movie was Storm Shadow.
I'm like, bro, am I supposed to be on Storm Shadow's side? Because I am.
Also, Storm Shadow was like, he was cool in the whole movie. He actually was trying to do good shit, and then Snake Eyes was just a massive piece of shit thief.
It's like, he's like, yo, you saved my life, and that's a debt that I can never repay, but let me try. Let me give you a home and a family, and we'll take you in and we'll train you. And Snake Eyes is like, damn, that's cool. Anyway, where's your fucking precious family heirloom, man? I want that shit.
And they're like, oh, it's over here.
It's like, oh, it's strange that you're asking, but I trust you. We're friends. Where the fuck do I go?
I hated that movie so fucking much.
Am I dumb?
It's just, it's comical to me that they thought they could even fucking start a movie, like, series.
Snake Eyes' accent was also really weird. It kept, like, coming and going.
Yeah, and they were trying to, with the Baroness and the G.I. Joes and shit, they were trying to set up, like, a cinematic universe that was about the same.
Oh, yeah. He's like, my father was a Joe? I'm like, I don't give a shit. Get me out of here. It's like, if we leave now, we could beat traffic.
He did not show up in the entire movie. He fucking sucked. He constantly was getting his ass beat. And they ruined, like, how Snake Eyes' story was supposed to actually be. He was supposed to have been raised by that master with Storm Shadow, and then Storm Shadow or whatever, like, fucking, I think it was, like, killed their father or something like that, right?
What happened is, an assassin showed up and killed him, and Snake Eyes was, like, there in the moment, and it looked really bad because Storm Shadow saw him and the dead body. He was like, what the fuck? He's like, no, you don't understand. He's like, bruh! And so, in his grief, he swore a vow of silence, or at least in the cinematic universe, that's what happened. In the old comics, he got his fucking throat slit, and that's why he can't speak anymore.
Really?
Yeah. Which is a lot cooler.
Yeah.
If fuck a vow of silence, I just got my shit cut open.
Storm Shadow just showed up and he was like, you are nothing but a usurper. A false idol.
How the hell do you play this fucking game? Why am I on the next mission and I'm stuck in the same room that I was in last time?
How much longer do you got in this game?
Like 6 more missions, but I really don't want to do this anymore.
You gotta beat it, but I'd probably suggest doing it tomorrow or something.
Yeah, that's a good point. This is not, like, I started off this game not having fun today because of that shitty ass fight against Sanctus. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap things up there. And we'll bring this back on Friday night. Because tomorrow, I think I'm gonna go see Firestarter. I'm not sure yet.